Hey everybody, this is Corey from Daddy's Home Gym, and today we're reviewing the Diliboz Olympic dumbbells. And we're gonna go over why we bought these. What was the reason we invested these when we have so many dumbbells to start? We're gonna go over the specs of these Olympic dumbbells, and then we're gonna go over pros and cons, and ultimately, if we feel it's worth the investment. So first, let's talk about why we invested in these dumbbells. I'm very fortunate in that I have dumbbells that range from 35 pounds all the way up to 85 pounds, but there are specific gaps. I do not have 70-pound dumbbells, and I have no dumbbells that range from 10 pounds to 30 pounds, which I could definitely utilize for some exercises I perform, and we have nothing above 85 pounds. And when it comes to certain exercises like the Bulgarian split squat, I definitely could utilize dumbbells that go beyond the 85-pound range. So we were looking for an affordable option that we could load up and that would take up minimal space compared to the existing dumbbells that we have right now. When they arrived, I was extremely impressed. They seem extremely heavy duty, especially at the price point, and the specs are their 20-inch full length and 6 3/4 sleeve length. Having used these for a few months, one thing I love is the grip. You'll see that it's really well designed, and when I'm working out, I never feel like it's hurting my hands or irritating, no matter how much weight I have on here. And it's very comfortable and secure. Another pro is how freely these sleeves rotate or spin. It's because of the ball bearings in here, but this really reduces strain in your muscles when you're doing different lifts, especially when you tend to go heavier. Now, loading these dumbbells up is extremely easy as well. I'm using 25-pound plates that I have for my existing set, and you just easily slide it over. And then once you do that, slide over the other. Then I'm just using some clips that I got off Amazon, but you can use any existing Olympic clips you have as well. Now, one concern I admittedly had was the sleeves seemed very smooth. So I was wondering how much these clips would keep these weights in place when I'm doing different workouts. But I've actually put over 100 pounds in here for overhead tricep extensions. And you'll see it hold it in place really, really well. So I'm not concerned at all about this weight flying down. And I can really easily do my overhead tricep extensions. As mentioned earlier, one of the reasons I invested in these loadable dumbbells is just how much space my existing dumbbell set takes up, combined with the cost to get new sets of dumbbells. So now we're going to take a look at how much space these dumbbells can save. So what I actually did is I invested in some hooks for about $10, and I just put them to a stud in my workout area, and we'll see how easily these slide into place. But we just slide them into place there, and it takes up virtually no room at all in my home gym. So I'm really maximizing the space that I have here to do exercises, workouts, and add any additional equipment as needed. So as a summary, these dumbbells have a lot of pros. Those pros include it saves a ton of space, it's extremely affordable, and can save you a lot of money compared to buying additional dumbbell sets. It does a great job of keeping the weight secure and in place so you can feel safe when you're doing your workouts. The grip is very smooth and comfortable. It's an extremely heavy-duty dumbbell, and you can use existing plates that you have. We'll get into some exceptions to that rule in the cons list, but overall, I'm very satisfied with that list of pros. So we really dug deep in the pros. Now let's look at some of the cons of these dumbbells. One, you can't really use bumper plates with them, which was a huge challenge for me when I first got them. I knew I was limited to my bumper plates when I first got them. I had some iron plates, but I was really hoping I could use my 45-pound plates, and even 25-pound bumper plates are pretty large. And I found out really fast that you could probably make it work, but it's going to be extremely awkward. Even with my existing iron plates, 45-pound plates and 35-pound plates are extremely awkward. It really limits what you can do in your range of motion on certain exercises. So what I recommend is if you're going to invest in these, either make sure you have enough 25, 10, 5, and 2.5 pound plates, or you might have to invest in additional plates. This is awkward. Another con is that the long sleeves at the end can make certain exercises extremely difficult and limit your range of motion. So the first thing we're going to notice with these dumbbells is typically with normal dumbbells, when I'm doing the chest press or shoulder press, I like to put the heads on my legs and kind of boost them up. It's really hard with these. You kind of gotta, you could do this, but it hurts quite a bit. But it's doable. Then we get it up. And then where we're gonna see the challenge here is at the top. So we do the press, and these sleeves kind of hit. It makes it awkward to kind of get all the way to the top. You might have to like do a staggered stance here, and then you bring it back down. And then up, kind of the same thing. So it's kind of a distraction. And honestly, I'm lucky in that I have additional dumbbells that I can use besides these for the chest press, which is typically what I do. The last part is getting these back down. If you're going heavy, it's kind of hard to get them back in place. You see it's a little awkward there. So as a result, I'm typically not using these for chest press or shoulder press, just due to the challenges of getting them up in the pressing position and then a limited range of motion at the top. I'd say loadable dumbbells are not great for people who very frequently are doing drop sets or extremely short rest periods or need to change the weight frequently. The reason being is it can take a lot of time. It can be a pretty big nuisance to frequently shift the weight, take the weights off, and readjust. So now we're going to see a challenge as it pertains to short rest periods or drop sets. I've added just 5-pound plates on the side of these just for an example. But let's say that we're going to do a set of 4, and then we're going to do a drop set and just try to get 2 in, just for the sake of simplicity. So we really want to get these plates off as fast as possible and limit rest. So we're really serving the purpose of this drop set. So once again, you see the challenge of getting these up in the first place. But I got them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting them back down is somewhat of a challenge. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So that drop set, it took me 25 seconds to get the plates off and be back in the pressing position, which in my opinion is too long. It kind of defeats the purpose. You want to be a lot faster than that. And it can get a lot harder too if you're playing with weights that aren't as simple as just sliding a plate off. So these might not be the best option for things like drop sets, or if you're looking to change weights quick in between sets, because it really could eat up a lot of your rest time and changing plates as well, which is a distraction and not fun. Another con is the cleanup. With dumbbells that are a fixed weight, it's really easy just to put them back in place. With loadable dumbbells, especially when you're going heavier, it can be a lot of work to have to put all of the plates back after you're done. So I will say, full transparency, having the loadable dumbbells is going to require a bit more time in terms of prep and cleanup than it would be if you just had fixed weight dumbbells. All right, so what's Daddy's home gym take on if we should get these or not? I think these adjustable dumbbells are perfect for someone that has existing plates. Ideally, a decent amount of 25, 10, and 5-pound plates. Because think about it. If you have these loadable dumbbells and existing weight plates, these dumbbells are about $60 maybe. If you were to get sets of dumbbells ranging from 15 pounds to just 50 pounds, that would cost you about $1,040, figuring it's 2 pounds or $2 per pound. So you're saving a substantial amount of money, and you're able to use a lot of the weight that you would in that existing dumbbell set. 2, I think this is great for people who are looking to save space. If you work out from your home gym and you're limited on space like most people are, I think the loadable dumbbells are a perfect fit because it takes very little space and it's relatively easy to load up if you need to. I also think the loadable dumbbells are perfect for people that have decent sized gaps or are starting to go heavier in terms of the dumbbells they need. The example I gave earlier is my set ends at 85 pounds. So for me, the next one would be 90-pound dumbbells. That would cost a decent amount of money if we figure it's about $2 per pound for dumbbells. So by getting these loadable dumbbells and using my existing plates, I'm saving a substantial amount of money, and I don't have to invest my money frequently in new dumbbells as I'm getting stronger or increasing my lifts. Now, who these dumbbells maybe not great for? I'd say loadable dumbbells are not great for people who very frequently are doing drop sets or extremely short rest periods or need to change the weight frequently. The reason being is it can take a lot of time. It can be a pretty big nuisance to frequently shift the weight, take the weights off, and readjust. I also don't think it's great for people who are constantly supersetting dumbbell exercises that requires different weight. And that being for the same reason, it's just going to be a hassle to shift the weights. When things become a hassle, you're less likely to even do the workout, or you're likely to skimp out and really not give it your all. So I would not recommend these adjustable dumbbells for that type of workout population. Now, these Diliboz Olympic dumbbells, I bought off Amazon for less than $60, so it's been a great investment. I've included the link in the description below. Full transparency, I do receive a commission on any dumbbells that are purchased through that link, but the support is greatly appreciated as it allows me to continue to do reviews on different fitness products that I think you might or might not see value in. And we look forward to producing new content each and every week. Thanks. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button if possible. Any support is greatly appreciated.